Hello guys, welcome again to another unboxing of a new figure that just arrived today. This is actually a pre-ordered figure, and it's been a while since I have received one of my pre-ordered figure. This is supposed to be released, or it was released on around September, but due to delays I have just received this figure today. So this is actually a uh, a Pokemon figure of Sharona with Gaburias. So Sharona, her English name is Cynthia, and this is Gaborias, which is the English name is Garchomp. So for those who didn't know, Cynthia is a one of the Pokemon champion. And let's look at the box. This was actually manufactured by Kotobukiya, and the toy line here is ARTFX. Oh, sorry. Yeah, ARTFX Japan, or ARTFX J, which is Japan. So if we're going to check the box here, this is actually a very huge box. Um, unless that I get far away from the box, then it's impossible for me to fit this in the whole box in the camera. So I'm just going to rotate this. So here is the side of the box, and the another side of the box. And this is I think this is the front of the box, where you can see the window, the figure of Sharona or Cynthia with Garchomp on the behind her. And in the top of the box there is also a window here. I know it's hard to see due to the glare, but there is a window here in the top of the box. Okay, so let me just unbox this one so that I can show you what's inside. So here's what we're going to see just right out of the box. It's just a plastic tray for this figure. Nothing really special, and I don't see any kinds of instruction manual here that we can check. Uh, I must say that I have seen some other ARTFX J figures, but I think this is one of the largest box when it comes to an ARTFX J. Probably because it contains two figure, one for Sharona and one for Garchomp or Gaborias. Okay, so I have already removed the tape from the sides so that we can easily open this now. In here we can see what's inside. So I'm going to remove this plastic tray. Well, let's look at Sharona first. So this is what she looks like. Okay, anyway, and this is Gaborias with still with the plastic that is wrapped around him or her for protection. Okay, I'll just let me see if I can maybe. This is actually a huge figure, and I'm quite satisfied with the size of this figure. This is actually larger than what I'm expecting. I thought that this was smaller than what I think, but now that I've seen it in person, I'm quite satisfied with the size because it turns out to be a huge figure. I'll just remove the other plastic. Okay, so I hope that I don't break anything, but this seems to be like a very sturdy figure. So here you can see Garchomp. Garchomp is actually one of the Pokemon that I really love the design. Not because of its color, because I really love the color blue, but also because of what it looks like in general. Is one of the badass or one of the coolest looking Pokemon design that I have seen among probably thousands of other Pokemon. I really love the design of Garchomp. It's like a combination of shark and like a dinosaur. Shark and dinosaur. So I really love the design of Garchomp. And this is the probably one of the few figures of Garchomp out there. I don't see any figure, or I don't think there's any other figure of Garchomp besides the Nendoroid, because I do also have the Nendoroid of Cynthia and Garchomp, and probably I will show you later on size comparison. But this is probably one of the largest figure of Garchomp that was released. I'm not sure if there's anything or any other else that is bigger than this when it comes to Garchomp. So here is Cynthia and Garchomp side by side. Let's take a look at Cynthia first. So Cynthia again is one of the Pokemon champion, and if you don't know Cynthia, you will probably think that Cynthia is like an enemy or a like a bad person based on the way that she dress, because usually she dress all black and she has this like, I'm not saying that she is not beautiful, but she doesn't look like a good person, but she is actually a good person um on the anime. And she is one of the best Pokemon champion, because there are several other Pokemon champion just like her. And yes, she is definitely a one of the good guys or good girls, despite on how she dress like this. You and Garchomp is also here. One of the coolest looking Pokemon design. So usually you can display them side by side like this. Okay, so there. I'll probably get the. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell that both of these figures are 1/8 scale. In case that you are wondering, they are both 1/8 scale. And I have checked the paints of both of this figure, and I don't see any irregularities when it comes to paint. It's perfectly painted, so I don't see any problem with the paint on this figure. Okay, I'll probably just get the Nendoroid version of Cynthia and Garchomp just for size comparison. Okay, so as you can see, I have here the Nandroid version of both Cynthia and Garchomp. I don't have a review video for these Nandroids because they are both one of my oldest figure that I have. So this is the figure Nandroid of Cynthia. Compared to her size, this is actually like a this is her chibi version. So if you have an Android, then you can imagine that this is what its size scales in comparison to the figure. Let me just get Cynthia here. So it's like a child. It's like a child with a big head compared to her. And this this is for Garchomp. You can see Garchomp here. I'll just put Garchomp side by side. So for comparison, this is a Garchomp Nandroid. Scales or size comparison with the Garchomp ARTFX J. Okay, so yeah, one final look at Cynthia and Garchomp, and I would say that I'm quite satisfied with my pre-order for this item. I would say that the wait is worth it for this figure. So I'm quite satisfied with the quality. I'm quite satisfied with the paints and the detail, and also with the scale. Um, Again, I thought this was a little bit than smaller, but it turns out to be larger than what I expected. So I'm quite satisfied overall for this figure. Okay, so for those who stick around until the end of this video, I'm so thankful that you have watched this until the end. um, I'm aware that there are many other figure review of this Cynthia and Garchomp out there, but if you stick around with me until the end, then I really appreciate it. And thank you. So see you again next time, and have a great day.